Hey everyone, it's James from FunFoods, and today I'm going to show you how to make this cotton candy cheesecake. Now I recently made some hand-pulled cotton candy which I used to decorate this, so you want to keep watching and I'll show you step by step how to make this. The first thing we want to do is start off with our base, and to make our base, I'm going to use animal crackers. Not just any animal crackers, these are the iced animal crackers. They come with like pink and white icing, and we want to use about 2 cups worth. So I'm going to measure out about 2 cups, so here's about 1 cup worth. Too much. Doesn't have to be exact, and I'm going to put it in this plastic bag. Now you can put it in a food processor or a blender if you like, but I'm going to use this plastic bag. In fact, I think I'm going to go with 3 cups. Just to be on the safe side. So about 3 cups of animal crackers, and we're going to let out most of the air, zip it up, or like I said, use a food processor or blender. And we're going to smash this into little bits using something heavy. Then you really want to go through it and make sure you got all the big chunks crushed up. Alright, so when you're certain all your big chunks are crushed up, what I have too is, just to make it nice and colorful, I have these colorful sprinkles. I'm just going to put ½ a cup of colorful sprinkles in there. Let's mix that all in. Next, I have ½ a cup or 8 tablespoons of melted butter. And I'm just going to pour it right in my bag. Zip it up. And mix it all together. Now when you have that all mixed together, I'm just going to use a springform pan. That's one of these pans that come off like this. And if you want to get a hold of one, I'll put a link in the description below where you can get a hold of one of these on Amazon. I'm going to just now take this, my crust, and pour it all in there. Now you can take your hands and just smush it around, or you can take a bottom of a cup and smash this down in really good. And when that's packed in there real nicely, we're just going to take this, put this in the refrigerator while we work on our filling. Alright, to make the filling, I'm going to start out with a large bowl, and to that I'm going to add 2 packages of 8 ounces cream cheese. This has been softened at room temperature. And we're also going to add 1 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk. And because this is cotton candy flavored cheesecake, I'm going to use this dram of cotton candy flavor. Now if you can't find this where you are, where you're located, I'll put a link in the description below where you can get a hold of one of these. Now I'm not using the whole dram, I'm only using about a half, because I've already used half for another recipe. It's very strong. Now just mix this all up until everything's well combined. Alright, so when that's well combined, we're going to divide this into 2 separate bowls at this stage. Now that we got them divided, I'm going to color one of these pink with just some food coloring. I'm going to put just a couple little drops in there. And for my second bowl, I'm going to color this a real light blue, almost a turquoise blue, because they're the flavors we associate with cotton candy. Alright, so our crust has been in the refrigerator while we're working on our filling, and it's firmed up nicely. It doesn't take long. Now what we got to do is we're going to fill this with our lining. Now I'm going to start with some pink. And I'm only going to put about half this pink in there, right in the middle. And just kind of work it around a little bit. It doesn't have to go all the way to the edges at this point. Then I'm going to put about half of my blue in there, but right smack dab in the middle of the pink. And And at this stage, you just want to tap this down and it'll start spreading out. And then for the rest of our pink filling we're going to put in there, tap this down. Oh no. That's not good. That clearly was not supposed to happen. And then finally, we're going to put our last layer of blue on there. Now, before I put it in the refrigerator to firm up, what I'm going to do is, just for decorative purposes, I'm going to take some of these colorful sprinkles and I'm going to go around the edges, just the edges. You can decorate it any way you like, but this is how I'm going to do it. You can also put some of these little animal crackers around the edges as well if you'd like. Now just take this, put this in your refrigerator so it firms up for a couple hours, and then we'll do the finishing touches of the decorating. Alright, so now after a few hours we can pull our cheesecake out of the refrigerator, and before I open it up I'm just going to take a knife and go around the edges to just kind of keep it intact so it doesn't stick. Let's pop it off and see if it holds its shape. Yes. Now that looks good, but we have to top it off with some cotton candy. Now I recently made some hand-pulled cotton candy, so I'm going to top this off with some of that cotton candy. Now of course you can check that recipe. I'll put a link below, and I'll put one of those cards above so you can see how to make it for yourself. So now it's time for the taste test. I'm going to dig into this and see if it tastes like cotton candy. Make sure I'm getting a little bit of that pulled cotton candy, a little bit of the crust, everything. It's good. It really does have a cotton candy taste, not just because I ate the cotton candy on top, but the flavoring we put in there, really good. Well, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me make this cotton candy cheesecake. It was a lot of fun and it tasted pretty good. So I hope you get a chance to make it for yourself, and if you do, please share it with me on any of my social media at FunFoodsYT. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. Make sure you hit that big red subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to get new videos all the time. And be sure to check out some of the videos I have off to the side. I believe you'd like them as well. And until then, I'll see you next time.